Good afternoon, class. So, in the last class, we have studied about the mutualism. Now, let's see the second type, that is parasitism. So, parasitism means here the interaction between the two different species where one species is benefited and the another species is harmed. So, that one it is called as parasites. So, here the interaction between two different species one species is harmed, so one is harmed and another one benefited. It is called as a parasitism. Okay, so here we in the two species where, so let's take as species 1 and species 2. So here one species it will get benefited. Okay, so the one it will get benefited, so another one it will get harmed. So the one species which got benefited, so this benefited species, so this one it is called as a parasite. Okay na? So ಎರಡು species ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ beneficial ಇರುತ್ತೆ, so ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ harmful effect ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಗೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, they call it as parasite. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಗೆ harmfulness ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, they call it as host. Okay, they call it as host. Okay, so here this parasite it will be inside or outside the host. Okay, so in the parasitism we will discuss about the parasite and the host. Okay, so this parasite it will be on the surface of a host, or it will survive it, or else it will complete its life cycle inside the host. Okay, so depending upon that there are two types. Okay, depending on it there are two types. One is endoparasite. Okay, in the parasite there are two types. Okay, types of parasites. First one is endoparasite and second one it is ectoparasite. Okay, endo and ectoparasite. So first let's discuss about the endoparasite. Okay, so we shall see this ectoparasite later. So first one it is endoparasite. So this endoparasite where the species, okay, where the parasite it is present inside the host. Okay, so it is present inside the host. So endoparasite means parasite are present, or it completes its life cycle inside the host. So this one it is called as a endoparasite. ಈಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್, ಸೊ ಬಾಡಿದು ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ಲೈಫ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, they call it as endoparasite. Endo means inside, parasite means okay the one species which is getting the benefited from the another species. Okay, so this is which is present inside the body. Okay, for this the examples are, so let's take an example here. Tapeworm, okay, plasmodium, liver fluke, and ascaris. Okay, so this tapeworm, plasmodium, liver cascaris. So all this it will come under the endoparasite. So ಈ examples ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದು? So ಈ ಒಂದು parasites ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? So it is present inside the host. So these are the few examples for the endoparasite. So now let's take this parasite, that is tapeworm. So the tapeworm, where it is present. So this parasite in which host it will be present. Okay, so there will be in this, for this there are two hosts. So one is man, we human beings, and another one is pig. Okay, man and pig. So for this, so this both are what? So it is a host. So in this, inside we human beings, so that is man and pig. So we are this man and pig are the host. So inside the host, this tapeworm is a parasite. Okay, so plasmodium, it is a parasite of female Anopheles mosquito. Okay, Anopheles mosquito, and even the man. Okay, so Anopheles mosquito and man. And what about this liver flu? So liver flu, it is a host of man and snail. Okay, man and the snail. So this all are the host. So Ascaris, the host is only one, that is man. Okay, so these are the few examples of the parasite and their host. So host, it is not that the host should be two or one. Okay, so the host depends upon the number of a host, depends upon how this parasite will complete its life cycle. How this parasite will complete its life cycle inside the host. Okay, now if we take an example of Ascaris, so it is having only one host, that is man. So for this and all, we can see that there are more than one, that is we can see that there are two hosts. So why it is having a two hosts? So the number of a host, it will depends upon the completion of its life cycle. Okay, the number of a host. So here the number of host depends upon, for the parasite depends on its completion of life cycle. So life cycle ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀಡಿದೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ it will decide. So this was the endoparasite. So now this organism, okay, so this endoparasite, it should adopt certain features such that it can survive inside the host. Now let's see what all the adaptations are there for the endoparasite. Okay, adaptations of endoparasite. Okay, let's see what all the different adaptations are there for the endoparasite. Okay, so the first adaptation is that it is having a thick cuticle. Okay, so this the outer surface of this endoparasite, so it is having a very thick cuticle. Why it is having a very thick cuticle? Because it can resist the enzymatic activity of the host. Okay, so why? To resist the enzymatic activity of host. So it is having a very thick cuticle. Cuticle ಯಾಕೆ thick ಇರಬೇಕು? So even the organisms, ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸೊ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಸೆಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಎನ್ಸೈಮ್ಸ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಯಾರಸೈಟ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ it is covered with a very thick cuticle. Okay, so the next adaptation is that it is having the hooks and okay, it is having the hooks are present. Hook means what? So hook means the hook is a structure where this parasite it can go and anchor the host tissues. Okay, so that this parasite, so even the parasite host ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ hook. Hook means what? Hook means certain U-like shaped structure which is helped to attach on the surface. Okay, it is having the hooks and suckers. Okay, even the sucker it will helps for to adhere, okay, to attach to the surface of the host cell, okay, host body. So second adaptation, it is having the hooks and suckers. Okay, so there is no digestive system. So even the endoparasite ನಲ್ಲಿ a digestive system or else the complete alimentary canal it will be not be present. So ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಯಾರಸೈಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟಿವ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆದಾಗ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್, ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ನ ಅದು ಗ್ರಾಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ nutrition from the host cell itself. Okay, the prepared food, okay, the complete nutrition is taken by this parasite from the host. So there is no need of the digestive system. Okay, digestive system is absent. And the next adaptation in endoparasite, so here there is an absence of sense organ. Okay, so absence of sense organs. So this parasite it is present inside the host itself, right? And it is getting the nourishment, okay, a nourishment from the host itself. So it doesn't require any sense organ so that it can communicate to the outer environment. Understood? So even though parasite ನಲ್ಲಿ sense organs ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಈ ಒಂದು parasite ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದು ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ರೆಡಿಮೇಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು parasite ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ನೀಡ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ absence of the sense organ. Okay, so here for this endoparasite it is having the very well developed reproductive system. ಸೊ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ಗೆ reproductive system it will be good so that it can divide continuously and can survive inside the host cell. Okay, so it is having the very good reproductive system. So these are the few adaptation of a endoparasite. Here the endoparasite will be get beneficial, whereas the host it is getting harmed. Why it is getting harmed? Because here the host it is from the host this parasite is taking all the nutrients from the host itself alva. So host inda ella ಒಂದು nutrients na ಈ ಒಂದು parasite capture ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. So not all but majority it will get taken by the parasite. So here the whatever the host will be there, the host hence the host whoever the host are there, they will be harmed. So these are the few adaptation of the, this was the adaptation of endoparasite. So next type of this type of parasite. So first one is endoparasite. The next one it is ectoparasite. Okay. So next type it is so the second type it is ectoparasite. Okay. So endo means what? Endo means inside. But ecto means what? Ecto means outside. So here the parasites are present on the surface of a host cells. Okay, the parasite present on the surface of host. The parasites are present on the surface of a host. So that one it is called as a ectoparasite. So endoparasite nalli parasite iddu it is present on the it is present inside the host. But idralli the parasite is present on the surface of a host. Okay, to understand this more, we shall see the example of a leech. Okay, leech and then lice, ticks. Okay, then lice. So all these are the example of a ectoparasite. So we know that commonly this leech. So this what this leech is doing. So leech it will suck the blood from the surface of a body. So even the leech if we go to the forest and also this leech will be present more over there. So this leech it will get attached to the surface and hence it will suck the blood from the skin. Okay, it will suck the blood from the skin. Hence that parasite is getting the nutrient from this host. Okay, so hence it is present on the surface. It is called as a ectoparasite. Okay, so examples are leech, ticks, and lice. Yes. Okay. Then now let's see what is the adaptation is present. What are the adaptation for this ectoparasite? So here the adaptation of ectoparasite. So ಈಗ ನಾವು ಎಂಡೋಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದರ ನಾವು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೇನೆ ectoparasite ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ದ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ it is of so it is having the mouth part such that it can suck or purse the blood. Okay, so these are suckers and pursers. Okay, sucker and pursing. Okay, sucker and pursing. So blood na ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ectoparasite ಅದು suck ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so hence these are the suckers and pursers. So here it sucks the blood from the host surface. Okay, from the host surface. The main adaptation here is that it is suckers and the pursers. Okay, so this is a adaptation, the simple adaptation of a ectoparasite. Next, so as I said that the female Anopheles mosquito. Okay, the female Anopheles mosquito. So it will come on the surface. Okay, it will suck the blood from the. It will take the blood from the surface, right? So does it come to the ectoparasite? No, actually it doesn't come to the ectoparasite because this Anopheles, the female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the Plasmodium. Okay, Plasmodium vivax, which is a parasite. Okay, which is a main parasite, the agent to cause the malaria. So this Anopheles mosquito is not actually ectoparasite. So this Anopheles mosquito, it will just takes the proteins from the blood. Okay, so which is needed for the reproduction. Okay, the Anopheles mosquito, it will suck the blood for the proteins needed for the reproduction. So here the female Anopheles mosquito is not a ectoparasite, so it is it needs the protein from the blood for the reproduction. So even the female Anopheles mosquito ಆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಎಗ್ ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಗ್ ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಸೊ ಏನು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೀಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So hence it is not a ectoparasite. So it just needs a protein from the blood for the reproduction. So another example let's see here in the endo parasite. So that the example in the plants. So in the plants it is cuscuta. Okay, the plant it is cuscuta. So the cuscuta it will develop the root system. So the roots of this cuscuta, the roots of cuscuta penetrate to absorb the nutrients. To absorb the nutrition for its developmental purpose. Okay, so it will penetrate till the xylem and phloem. So it reach till xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. So xylem is a water conducting tissue and phloem is a food conducting tissue. So this was about the ectoparasite. So ectoparasite and parasite parasite is present on the surface of a host. So examples, that is leech, ticks, lice, all this comes for the examples of ectoparasite. So in ectoparasite adaptation, so it is having the suckers and pursing type of a mouth parts. Okay, so it will suck the blood from the surface of a host. Okay, it is having suckers and pursing type of mouth parts. So ಯಾಕೆ ಮೌತ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ನ ಸಕ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಮೌತ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ectoparasite. So even the Anopheles mosquito ಕೂಡ blood ನ suck ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, but still we not consider as a ectoparasites. Why? Because it is not completely making use of this blood for its nutritional purpose. So it is just making use of a proteins which is needed during the reproductive phase, during the reproduction of this female Anopheles mosquito. So this female Anopheles, it will carries the plasmodium. Okay, it will carries the plasmodium parasite, which is a causative agent for the malaria. Okay, in the plants, the ectoparasite, the example is Cascula. So here, the roots will be very well developed than the other parts. Why? Because it is whatever the nutrients is there, it is completely dependent upon the host plants, right? So this roots of this Cascula, it will penetrate and it will take all the nutrients present in the host plant. So that root, it will reach it in the xylem and phloem. So xylem and phloem are conductive tissue. So what all the water minerals is conducted through this conductive tissue, it will be taken by the roots. Okay, it is taken by the roots. So the example here is, it is a Cascula. So this all was about the parasite. So parasite means where? So here in the parasites. So this is parasitism. So here the symbol is plus and minus. So why plus and minus? Because one species is getting benefited, whereas another species is not getting benefited. Means it is getting harmed. So here it is of plus and minus. So in the previous class we saw about the mutualism. So mutualism, the symbol was plus and plus, because both the species is getting benefited to each other. So this was about the parasitism. So in the next class, let's see about the predators. Thank you.